And ladies and gentlemen, well, some very interesting news has come out about the first year anniversary. What if I told you that the developers kind of leaked the first year anniversary in a way of hinting towards something that we really didn't know what it was because of how cryptid it was. Now, in terms of what's happening next, in terms of the next characters, obviously we know that with the April update, aka the pre-anniversary, it's going to be an OC character, and then during the anniversary time we're going to get kind of an OC character. Now I know instantly some people are going to be thinking, wait, what? I thought the anniversary character was the national level hunter, rank 2, and that's what many of us thought to be the case. And lo and behold, it seems that they're saving Liu for a rainy day. Now, with all that being said, let me just quickly make good work of Beru, and then we can kind of get on with what's actually going on. But I decided to kind of just wait my time because, of course, the info did come out a while ago. I just kind of wanted to see what everyone was thinking, get everyone's opinion on things. I've seen more negative than I have seen positive, which is kind of understandable, which I know that a lot of people have been saving their essence for Liu, of course, the second ranked national hunter. And again, I get it, I understand, you know. Honestly, it's not exactly entirely our fault because polls were done from the developers' end on wanting to get our thoughts of who we would like to see next. Obviously Thomas was the biggest unit, and then I believe there was another poll done not that long ago which then put Liu as the second most wanted character, of course. So the demand was there originally on who was bringing or who has a lot of hype behind them right now, and clearly Liu would have, and yeah, I still stand by it. If that was the plan of it being the first year anniversary, it would have generated a good amount of money, clearly. Now, with all that being said, there's still hope. Just before I get, if you guys do want to support your boy, I should be getting one of the codes in hopefully by tomorrow's reset, so I can give that out for you guys. But yeah, we are cooking and steamrolling. Again, to my supporters, please make sure that you are entering the giveaways that I do for you guys. Since I do pick a handful of you guys to win, more than likely you will win at some point, so make sure to grab some freebie deluxe passes or even Essence packs that I give out. So yeah, appreciate the love, appreciate the support, it means a lot. So not the previous developer note, but the one before that, there was this specific part of it, Memorial. There are countless worlds in the time where the rulers spun using the cup of reincarnation. Spoiler. In the worlds that have passed, there are hunters similar to those of today through the subtle differences. The hunters who thrived in these forgotten worlds will remain in someone's records and be remembered forever. The first memorial hunter to visit the hunters will be from the Valkyrie Guild. She has a cold and blunt personality, and changes in her facial expressions are also few. Some words may have changed upon official release, as this content is still under development. So, just to kind of giving you guys the small, well, long story short, you know how the MCU does all these different timelines and whatnot? That's basically what's happening here with Solo Leveling Arise. This is basically what's happening. There are countless worlds in the time where the rulers spun using their cup of reincarnation. This is basically saying that there's more than one Sun Jin Woo, there's more than one Choi, there's more than one right? It's basically saying that there's multiple timelines going on, and we're about to get a variant of a set character from a different timeline. That is what is being said here, and this is the leak. We've also had other leak confirmation, as you guys know. That's always solid to say that the next update being April, will be water element specific, of course. I'll get into more details about was it Sioran? Is that how you say your name? On a later video, of course, but we know for sure on that's going to be happening during April. And so for the first year anniversary, what is being said, not only just from this specific part of the developer note, but the leakers themselves has also confirmed to say that the next, or sorry, the anniversary unit will be a water weapon. It's not going to be Liu as much as we would love it to be, and as much as I thought it would be, because if you look at how things are going with the sword users, they are low-key just popping off. Amamiya, Kane, I'll give Goto Ruji his respect. You know, decent, good sword user. I do love the character. So the theme was there. That's why I was like, oh my god, they are rolling up and turning up the heat for these sword users. You know, the theme is there, but it seems that this might not be the anniversary character, because, ladies and gentlemen, what is being said from the leakers is that we're going to be getting a Cheyenne. We're getting another Cheyenne as a water element character. But this isn't the Cheyenne that we know of. This is a Cheyenne from a world where the monarchs have destroyed. This is a Cheyenne that is a stone cold killer. You know, low facial expression. She is from the Valkyrie Guild. This is what I meant about how this is kind of like an OC, because it's not, but at the same time it is, because she's from a different timeline. We're about to see a whole, most, I want to say, a more deadlier Cheyenne coming into the game. Now, to what this embarks, I do not know. To how this is going to affect the game, I do not know. Where does this go with the story? How does it affect the game itself with the story? I do not know. This is, I guess, one of the dope things about this is that this opens up so much more. Just, you know, just forget about the whole character release and whatnot, because at the end of the day, he's going to be in the game eventually. As much as I would have loved for him to be the first year anniversary character, because he deserves it so much, this right here, this opens up so much for the game on the future, on expecting other characters. Hell, I saw a comment saying, hey, different timeline, Choi can crit. Like, and the thing is, that is now a possibility. So this is true. This one thing, this thing right here, opens up so much more, and it also makes sense with the current storyline that we're going through right now with Yogman, the next monarch, of course. You know, the whole, I guess he's more on like the teleport type character. I don't know, that's the vibe that I get from this next monarch, of course. So this also opens up a lot more to say that this could feed into the storyline of how Cheyenne maybe comes on in, has her way into this storyline, and how she comes through and then helps us to combat this next monarch, you know. And then again, this once again opens up a lot more into her backstory, and then by going into the backstory of this timeline of Cheyenne, it again furthermore expands on what more we could expect with storyline, with characters. So in a way, I get it. It's very disappointing on how we're not getting the second ranked national hunter Liu, of course, but at the same time, this will do so much for the game and open up so much possibilities on what we can furthermore expect in uniqueness, new storylines, seeing characters that are already in the show but in a different timeline version, in definitely different timeline variant, of course. Who knows? Maybe somewhere down the line we can actually get Sun Jin Woo as a hunter, right? Imagine that. How crazy would that be? That'd be pretty insane. But you never know from a different timeline. You never know on what all this entails. Now, with all that being said, I also want to throw this in here just to give you guys some things to think about. It's been done in the past where we've had two characters drop at the same time, and it being the two dark units, of course, and obviously it didn't get a quite good reception purely because of the characters themselves, and you know, at the end of the day, dropping two characters so close together can also be pretty annoying, right? Especially with summons and whatnot, wasting your resources, etc., of course. But it's been done before. Developers tend to do parts in anniversary time. So who's to say that we start things off with the different timeline Cheyenne, the more darker Cheyenne, and then for part 2, National Hunter rank 2, Liu comes into place. It's a possibility. It is a possibility, boys. Because at the end of the day, the developers didn't say that. Because I mean, the one takeaway that they took from the release of the 2 girls is that one, we were kind of unhappy about the characters themselves, right, being children, and 2, dropping 2 characters without giving us a bit of a heads up. Because obviously during the April update, we will know for sure on what the plan is on if we're going to be getting 2 characters, or if they're going to be sticking their gun with the different timeline Cheyenne, or if Liu is actually the first year anniversary character, of course. So hopefully we'll get some news ahead of time. I mean, they've acknowledged their wrongdoing before, so I hope that they open up and give us some info. If not, then we can rely on, you know, the leakers to give us a little bit of a heads up. But that is where things are at right now, ladies and gentlemen. So as it stands for the first year anniversary, it is the alternative timeline Cheyenne in a world where the Monarchs, I believe, destroyed everything. So this is a more darker, more ferocious, more deadlier Cheyenne that we're looking at here. Not here, because this is part of the current timeline that we know of, in an alternative world. So, yeah, I get it. I mean, again, on top of that, it's another female character. God damn it. It's another goddamn female character. Oh, it could have been anyone else. Could have been anyone else. But yeah, so just kind of wanted to give my thoughts on that and keep you guys also involved in the loop on what is going on. So, give me your honest opinion. What do we think? What do we think? Now that I've given my honest opinion about how this opens up so much more for the game, are we for it still now? Or do people still want the second National Hunter ranked Liu? I don't know. Okay.